Hey guys, Travis here on the third day of the Shanghai All Stars event with Snoopeh, who's obsessed with his camera for some reason. He just wanted to talk about the camera the entire interview. Tell me about the camera.
I don't know. I've never had a camera like this before. I'm trying to plug like my Sony sponsor or something right now, but basically I came here to Beijing or to China to
Shanghai.
China.
Well, you started to say Beijing.
Yeah, and I got back out of it straight away. I recovered myself.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so I came out here because I wanted to basically have a vacation with my family because I don't really see them that much anymore. And now that we're going,
And the European team is your family. That's what you're referring to.
no, I'm not referring to. My actual family is here. My mother and two sisters is actually here. But I'll be like going at the second split, and we'll be like 4 months hunkered down playing that. And then who knows what happens after like the next chance I get to go home. So like have a long vacation with them.
Well, right after the EU regionals, you should be good for the rest of the year, right?
After EU regionals?
Yeah.
You mean
Yeah, like right after
what
EU regionals will end, and then you're just good for the rest of the year until the next season, right?
What kind of joke is that,
Yeah,
Travis?
yeah.
You're really witty. It's
Yeah,
impressive.
no. I'm sorry, I interview CLG way too much, so these jokes just it's a habit.
Yeah, they're not really getting any better though, are they?
Yeah, no.
Practice doesn't make
Yeah.
perfect for you.
Yeah, I mean they're the fourth team in an A. Who would be a fourth ranked team in a region? I can't even imagine what kind of team would be like that.
Oh, you just failed like super hard because we were third.
I mean, for how long?
I
For
want this
how
to be an
long?
interview
For how
because it
long? No,
feels
it'll
so
be there.
hard.
It'll be there. But how long were you the third for? Because it felt like for a while.
For the majority of the season, for the majority of the split, we were third. We lost it in like the third week. We went fourth, and then we got it at the end of the split and got.
So isn't that like 6 out of 10? 60% of the time you're fourth, right?
No, 70% of the time we were third.
All right, I'm gonna go back and do the math.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, so you're here with your family. How's that going?
It's really good. Actually, I'm spending more time in the All Stars just now. They're like doing their own thing for a couple of days in Shanghai, and then once this is done, I'll stop hanging out with the guys here. We're doing like a tour around Shanghai.
Yeah.
Then we're off to Beijing, and I'm going to see the Great Wall, Forbidden City, the Miang tombs and all that stuff, all the touristy stuff. Like I've been to China about 3 times now, and never got a chance to actually see anything.
Right.
So I want to go out and see all the sights and things like that.
So what have you thought of the All-Star event? As someone who's not competing, what's your opinion?
I was a little bit surprised how it turned out. Yeah. I felt E would a bit stronger, and I didn't think NA would be as good. Yeah. Even though NA did take it seriously and they practiced a lot and did the Vegas gaming house and all that stuff, I felt EU would pull ahead a bit more. And sadly, they didn't. Like, it really sucks. The guys are really beat down about it, but
yeah, I was really disappointed when NA beat out EU. I was. Yeah.
You were really disappointed.
Yeah. I was shocked.
Shocks.
Yeah.
You were shocks.
Yeah, I turned into the female reporter and host of the LCS for that. Whatever. Anyway, let's talk about this thing that's happening here. What do you think of the event itself, like the venue and the stage and all that kind of thing?
It's like really, really sick. Like, it's like another stepping stone that Riot's doing, and like before coming into like season 3 finals and stuff like that, it's just absolutely mind blowing. The size of the venue, Chinese crowds like really loud and stuff. Like they're more passionate about the Chinese than anyone else, obviously, but it's really, really impressive. The venue's like every single time you go to a Riot event, when they bring out a lot of people to it, you know it's going to be like elevated to the next level, and it's proven here again.
So, yeah, what went wrong in the EU NA games for EU?
I feel like the picking phase was like really not that strong, and then you could also tell in like team fights, they weren't like a cohesive unit. Like there was one really clear dragon fight. I remember, I think it was the second game, and they had like Varus ulti went in, then it was Rumble ulti, and then it was Ken ulti, but they're all like separated like a couple of seconds apart, and you could tell there wasn't that much synergy there compared to like especially the Asian teams like the Koreans and the Chinese and Southeast Asia.
So now we are going into the grand finals, and there's one game already played, and that's Korea that's got it. So who do you think is going to pull it out? Do you think Korea can finish this game or the next?
I actually thought that it would be China was taking it, like home field advantage, things like that. I thought they could pull it out, but like Mad Life was a monster on Thresh, like landing all those hooks and stuff, and like Great Lanterns. So who knows? Like they have purple side now, China, don't they? So maybe that might help them a little bit. We'll see.
All right. Anything you want to say to all the fans that are wishing they were here with you right now in this interview, like getting a picture with you with your very nice camera?
Yeah, Well, basically, like you say, it sucks that I couldn't really get on social media that much because I like lost my phone because I'm special. But I couldn't really keep in touch with them as much as I'd like to. I can on the laptop, but I'm not really on it that much. So it sucks in that sense.
You're disconnected. The umbilical cord has been severed by China.
My umbilical cord has been.
With your fans, yeah.
Are you implying that I have an umbilical cord?
With your fans, yeah. It's like a very close relationship, right?
Like mother, like daughter, or son, or something? Yeah, well, I guess. I've never.
Your fans are like your children.
I've never heard that metaphor before.
I thought that was like a Scottish thing.
A Scottish thing? So what's your give me your definition of a Scottish person.
Oh boy, we don't want to go into this. There are probably some Scottish people that are going to watch this, and I need them.
Noam Sain's probably like your key person.
Do not bring up Noam Sain if we need to talk about good Scottish people. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying? Noam Sain? That like flowed off the tongue really well there. Well done. Anyway, like we'll skip off that. Like, let's wrap up the interview now, Trav.
Yeah. You want to sign us out?
Yeah, let's peace. I mean, I'd say a picture of Travis on the let's go.
So everyone can check out the rest of our interviews at gamespot.com/esports.